Virgos, this is your reading for September 2020. We are going to do a full out read for you for the month because you are the sign in which we're entering our September in. So I'm going to give my Virgos a little love, okay? So we're going to see the overall energies both in the Oracle and also in the Tarot of what your September can be. Some things you can pull back from or release from coming from your August. And we're going to look at some obstacles and how you can get around them overall, okay, in your September. So here we're going to ask you to come through with an energy. So we have woman holding a coin. I hear that some of y'all are really focusing on the money. You're focusing on your stability. You're focusing on your abundance. For this woman holding a coin, it could be vice versa. We can have a man holding a coin. We could have a woman and both a man holding a coin. So we're definitely not reading genders. We're reading energy here. So I hear that you're working on your abundance. You're working on your stability. Maybe you have been through some things in the past. See, we have financial constraints on the bottom of the deck in reverse. A lot of y'all are pulling back from the constraints y'all had in August. Some things that maybe have financially not put you in the best place. I feel you reevaluating. I sense you reevaluating where you're putting your coin, where you're putting your money, how you're dealing with your money, who you're giving your money to. I hear that. That's a big thing, right? So I definitely feel an overall energy of really just keeping that eye out on that money, keeping an eye out on how you view money, how you choose to spend your money. I definitely hear that. I hear the energy of just being more safer and more aware. So we have victory. So this right now is talking about financial stability, financial abundance. Some of you may be pulling away from the love of money. Not really putting a lot of emphasis on just having money and having that material, but it's more about stability. That was the first thing that I heard, was definitely stability and the awareness of your stability and awareness of your abundance. And then you have victory here. So a lot of y'all are getting past that financial constraints that we talked about earlier that was at the bottom of the deck. You're getting past those August things that really maybe put you in that place where you weren't really feeling financially secure, financially stable. To the energy of your tarot for this September of 2020, we have the Page of Cups. So a lot of y'all are talking about these financial dreams that are coming through right now. A lot of y'all are going to receive downloads about how actually you want to envision your finances. You're pulling away from maybe the love aspect of, like I was saying before, pulling away from the idea of love and just really actually figuring out a plan and a dream for that stability. More in the real world right now, more in the physical world. I really hear. So what is our September? I'm going to take this one. We have the Page of Wands. So this is exploration. Maybe exploration of your new financial possibilities. Exploration of new ways to handle your money. New ways to bank, maybe. We have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. So we're dealing with sacrifices. You may have to take a step back from some things that you really maybe enjoyed splurging on just a tad bit, right? Take back, explore new ways maybe that you can cut a little corners and still have the things that you enjoy and still have your happiness, because you're ultimately getting in a new awareness of your financial dream right now for this September, okay? A lot of y'all are putting more emphasis on what you're working towards. So what can they take from August? We get Two of Swords. So y'all were dealing with things that y'all were dealing with multiple decisions, maybe financial decisions, how to deal with your money, what to do with your money. And you were maybe blindly going into it. You know, the Two of Swords, this woman is blindfolded and she's kind of like going out on the limb, not really knowing what decision is right. It's like take the lesser of two evils. It's, It's that. So a lot of y'all, then we have the High Priestess. So a lot of this is talks about intuition, and this goes with this card. This person is blindfolded. She's using a level of intuition, and we're talking about the High Priestess. So in August, you may have been really feeling what you were doing with your money wasn't quite balanced, and you were going out on a limb. You were going out on a limb with this Two of Swords. You know, just kind of choosing the lesser of two evils, not really prioritizing, you know, knowledgeable expenses, I would have to say. You know, that's coming to mind. I feel like some of y'all wasn't prioritizing or really kind of, you know, taking a step back to intuitively look at if this purchase or if this thing that you're giving your money to is the right thing for you, right? Is the actual correct step that you should be taking for it. Now y'all are having more vision. Y'all are having more vision with this Page of Cups right here, and more exploration. You kind of see things. This man is standing, you know, and he's looking at his wand, which is about action, moving forward, right? So we're looking at that. You're looking at that. Your wand is kind of like your woman holding a coin. For some of y'all, it could not just be money. It could be something that is very valuable to you. Remember that as well. So this doesn't have to be money. But with this thing, you're trying, I really sense you trying to move forward with your dreams on it. Move forward in your exploration of it. I hear exploration of knowledge. You're going to be more knowledgeable of how you're choosing things, what you're choosing. You're going to be more intuitive. They're saying to reflect on your August, you know, that thing that you chose to be the most valuable, or that was really valuable to you. Reflect on it and move forward with the intuition in its next moves. I'm really hearing that. So what obstacles were my Virgos? What obstacles were my Virgos in September? I would say definitely work on third eye chakra. So we have the Magician. So getting things started a little bit. The Magician is the creation. So you may be looking at your finances right now and you're saying, like, where do I start? Or looking at that thing that you value the most, because for some of you it's not actual money. But look at the thing that is valuing the most, and where do I start? How do I move forward in this progression of finding exploration and moving forward? And then we have popping out the Knight of Swords, which talks about movement and speed towards it. You know, we do have this victory, saying you're going to get victory, but what is going to be your speed like that towards your new planning, your new idea? With the Page of Wands, this wand is going out on an exploration. So this month, you may have a little, you know, hiccup with your speed towards your ambition and first starting off. When we have this Magician here, this talks about your overall creation. We're talking about how you're creating this new plan, this new victory for this person, place, or thing that is valuable, to be honest. So we're talking about your creation, your start. You may have a little pullback from that. When I see High Priestess here and it's saying take this from August, I'm saying take an awareness of your intuition. That's going to help you with your manifestation, help you with your creation, because you'll have an in-tune vision with the divine, you know, moving forward. And it's not like you looking from a place of like, where do I start? Like, you'll know, Spirit will start to tell you where to start. They'll put things in your mind that will start this creation and start this movement, okay? You'll overall have to be in the Knight of Swords energy. It's coming up as an obstacle right now, but you can use that to an advantage, you know? How fast do you want to move? Maybe you've been moving a little bit too fast. Are you going to be the Knight of Swords that chooses your speed, that chooses how fast your horse goes? Are you going to control your chariot, honestly, you know? So how can my Virgos, that pops out. So rest is in it. Rest, and I'm hearing useful rest, like very, very rejuvenation, you know, very rest, a comprehension of when you're tired, a comprehension of when you have enough, a comprehension of when you need to kind of go into that third plane. When we talk about intuition, we talk about maybe seeing things through our dreams. We talk about High Priestess seeing things through our dreams, knowing the right decisions to make, right? You know, because we see a vision outside of the physical world. So for they're saying ultimately how to get this new expiration, how to go on this path where you're making better decisions about this valuable person, place, or thing, is to ultimately get rest, you know. Ultimately, don't put too much on yourself, you know. Don't be stressed out from the past. I'm hearing let the past go. Let the past go. So why the Four of Swords here? But I'm hearing rest off the bat. I'm hearing rest. And then we got Knight of Pentacles. So they're saying in the midst of, you know, resting, don't be lazy. And I say that because our biggest obstacles here is your start, your creation with your magician, and then your speed in which you do things with your Knight of Swords. So they're saying, yes, you need to rest because you've been through things in August, right? You need to rest. But also I was talking about the intuition and getting into that third plane and having dreams and manifestations about, you know, this new thing that you're valuing or this thing that you're going to move forward with in the September. So they're saying, although rest, have that thoughtful rest, right? Like I said that at the beginning. But don't be lazy. When we talk about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, the overall idea of the Knight of Pentacles is trying to get opportunities, grasp opportunities, you know, achieve things, have success. So when in this person, this Knight is a person of skill and he works very hard. So when it's in reverse, it calls a little bit to laziness, you know, not staying on path, not staying with the vision, you know, not taking those opportunities to better off this financial thing or this valuable thing. So we want to keep in mind that although we need to get rest, we need to, you know, breathe. Make sure that your rest is also balanced, like you're trying to get this balance, you know, like you're trying to get this new expiration and this dream balance. Make sure that everything is balanced for you, okay? So we're going to move into an affirmation that my Virgos can take for their September 2020. I really sense y'all getting a better intuition, a better state of mind, a better pursuit, a more practical pursuit, you know. It's a pursuit of your dreams, though. Definitely with this Page of Cups, it's a pursuit of your dream. What affirmation can you give my Virgo spirit? We're gonna take it. What we have discipline. Yes. We have empathy. We have change. I definitely sense a change in mindset, y'all. And then we have friendship. So some of y'all are dealing with someone who can possibly help you get this new awareness of this new path that you want to take and how you can do things differently. So we have discipline. It says, I can accomplish what I can set my mind to. This is y'all being the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is very confident. He's ready for exploration. He's ready to do anything that he puts his mind to. So this is coming out in your affirmation, and it's saying, although you set your mind to it, you're going to have that discipline. And I was talking about that. Get rest, but make sure it's mindful rest and make sure you're not getting too much of it. Make sure it's not impeding on your movement and your creation, your start of this new thing, okay? Make sure that it's not getting in the way. Make sure that it's balanced. That takes discipline to realize that you don't have balance and to balance it out again. So we have empathy. We have, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So see your August for what it is, y'all. Definitely see your August for what it is. See what you did, you know, what you did and where you went wrong. And open up your mind to knowing that that's there and moving forward with, you know, bettering yourself. And we get change, right? What comes after realizing, opening yourself up to seeing both sides of the situation and practicing discipline? It becomes change, right? We have a change. So it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So with movement, this Knight of Swords being in your obstacles, movement is maybe going to be a little bit difficult this September. So you have victory and you have change. But make sure that you understand that nothing can grow. You cannot grow. You cannot move to being this more intuitive being without evolution or movement, okay? So you're evolving from your August, y'all. Y'all are evolving from your August. You're moving forward more in September, right? It's great. That's evolution. That's movement, okay? So, and I sense now that I see them telling you at the end of your reading to sleep but not sleep too much in your tarot, this movement may be halted by your sleep. So make sure you have a good sleep pattern. Make sure your sleep pattern actually caters you to getting things done and really taking ownership of your world and taking that victorious mindset where you can do anything, but you have to have that discipline, right? That affirmation came out. And lastly, we have friendship. So it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So some of you may be looking at a friend or be getting some advice from a friend and getting some help from a friend, or just being very inspired by a friend, right? Someone that's in your life that is showing you that you can do things, you know, right, or whatever. Sometimes we look at our friends like we want to keep good company, right? We want our friends to do well. I want my friends to do well, but I also look at them as inspiration. So it's like realizing that you can aspire to be great in your own self. I really hear that. So, and then also during this journey, don't be scared to reach out to friends. Don't be scared to have those moments of release where you can talk to people and you can communicate to people while still doing this intuitive work, right? We have high priestess. Y'all are showing up as a high priestess, a page, you know, and a knight. So you're doing, things are in the motion, things are starting to come, things are starting to evolve. So we have the Page of Wands moving into knight energy, evolving from a page to a knight, right? That's evolution, that's change. So I definitely feel change, but I feel a needing of discipline, a needing of intuition, a needing of sleep, but sleep with manifestation, right? You try to manifest before you go to bed and dream about the things that you want, you know, to come to your life. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to do that tonight. So what phase are my Virgos going to be going into for September? September for my Virgo spirit. We have a new romantic cycle begins. Some of y'all, this is love. This is maybe your love over something. Let's pick another one. Why? So this is new moon in Libra. So new cycle begins. But what I like about this card, it has scales of balance on it. So it's that whole balance thing. So even if this friendship may be calling to that person that you're like having a release from all of this stressful work that you're having to do, right? You know, maybe this friend will turn into a relationship. You never know. I'm not, you know, this may not happen for everybody, but you know, Spirit picks up different things, different things, but this friendship may turn into a new romantic cycle. You never know, Spirit. What else do you have for me for a phase? That popped out. Okay, we have two. Your confidence is your key to success. So, confidence, knowing that you have victory, because Spirit is showing you that you have victory, right? And it says a new start is coming. So that's that change. So we have new moon in Leo and then the actual new moon. The new moon energy is so powerful. The new moon energy is where you can manifest, you know. And I think the new moon is on the 17th of September. But it's the most powerful time where you can really put into action, really put in writing, really put in the universe what you want to do and how you want to do it. And it will, you know, it will come to you. It will definitely, the universe will definitely try its hardest to be on your side. It's already on your side, but it will try to give you what you want in the realms of when you need it, because divine time is a thing, you know. So we have a new romantic cycle begin. So this may be with the friendship. I'm pulling that some of y'all, this friendship may be turning, and the cards are the same color. I don't know, y'all. Look, I don't know. Okay. And then we have confidence is your key to success. So have confidence knowing that you already have victory. And then it says a new start is coming for you. So that's that change that we have, okay? That's that change that we have rushing in through this month for you Virgos. So that was your September 2020 reading. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Cross watchers are totally welcome. I'm going to be cross watching this as well because my moon is in Virgo. But shout out to all of my Virgos. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. And I hope y'all have just a wonderful rest of your season and a wonderful September. And I hope y'all tackle things with the passion and the ambition that you can ultimately have. So that's all I have for you, my Virgos. Thank you so much for watching and receiving this message. I hope something resonated with you in this message. So thank you so much and have a good September.